Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball.
For Houston, right fielder, number 4.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Gamble is in pursuit. He's got it one away.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 3. A called strike over the outside corner. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. And that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene
lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac.
He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes it.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line, and gone for a home run. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Batting third, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth,
striding into the box, Kyle Seager, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mariners draw first blood here. Here's Carlos Correa now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 2 for 9.
Carlos Correa.
And this is going to be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Haniger is there, 2 down.
Batting sixth. Catcher.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here's Carlos Beltran. The head-to-head with James Paxton has seen him go 3 for 9.
Beltran.
This is skied out toward right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And the inning is over. Astros leave 1. Stepping into the box, Mitch Henniger. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Right fielder, Mitch.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Leading off for Houston, the left fielder, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cameron Maybin swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th, center fielder, number 6.
So coming to the plate, Jake Marisnick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
George.
Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. There's Cano. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder
Ben Gamble is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Maybin now as he pulls it in for the first out. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Center fielder, Gerard.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Coming over for this is Springer, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mariners 1 and the Astros nothing.
Houston, third baseman number 2.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The second baseman, number 27.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Altuve is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him. Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Correa goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Astros trying to pick things up where we left off. Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch?
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carlos Beltran.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Cameron Maben now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Yonder Alonso.
Slow grounder to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Gonzalez is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting. Left
Ready
fielder.
now, Ben Gamel. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Takes a curveball right on the corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Great execution. You hit it where it's...
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Here's Gerard Dyson. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's George Springer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now here's the pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Standing in, Alex Bregman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Gonzalez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Lifted in the air to center field. Marisnick is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to third. Played on the backhand. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing across here this. Ready for another chance. Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Zunino has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a curveball in for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
From the belt, the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Seager. He started out the
Mariners. Third baseman, Kyle
First pitch coming.
Seager.
Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Altuve fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Drilled to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now.
Here's Yonder Alonso, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there. 2-2 now. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Here's another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. He's set. Here it comes. Mike Zunino stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. And that'll bring up Ben.
Left fielder, Ben Gamel.
First offering on its way. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now two men in scoring position. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strike. Here's Carlos Beltran. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Cameron Maybin is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Cano for 1. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1. Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Gamel comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
In there, 2-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
On the ground up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Here's Gerard Dyson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. Correa up the middle. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 27.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
Dyson calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Shortstop, Carlos.
Into the windup and the pitch. Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Slow little roller to third. To his left, Seager. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Springer is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
15.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Bregman is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting. Right
Digging
fielder.
in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. He singled his last time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody. On. 0-1, here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 9.
Edwin Diaz takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
And down in the Mariners. Bullpen, it looks like.
Edwin Diaz.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher. Evan.
Digging in
Your
now,
attention,
Evan
please.
Gaddis.
Pitching for Houston. Number 16.
Mark Zepchinski.
Ryan McCann. Now pitching for the Mariners. Number 25. Mark Zepchinski.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in,
number 21.
First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by
The
pitch.
left fielder, number 3.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maben. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Brian McCann will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's Yonder Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher,
so stepping
3.
in, Mike Zunino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into center field. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Seattle.
So striding in, Ben Gamel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard up the middle. Correa over to his left. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. David Phelps. Takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Josh Reddick. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you instead breaks over the plate.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. The 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. In the dirt here.
0-1's the count.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Grounded to short. There's Segura. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros. Josh Reddick will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field.
Digging in to
Number
try
22, Josh Reddick.
First offering on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a good pitch. It's right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that,
Francisco Liriano is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Altuve is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit back up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Second baseman.
Ready once again. Robinson Cano. He went down on strikes last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it on to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning. Is it? Mariners are down on 4 pitches. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. Ball 1. Fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man in. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A little bouncer. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 16.
Ready for
Brian
another chance?
McCann.
Brian McCann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Number 21 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win. Stepping up to the plate. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Foul back. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And this is fouled at the plate. Once again, a 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped high in the air. Liriano is there for it. 1 away. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time.
Now
Mitch
batting,
Haniger becomes out number 2 this inning.
Alonso.
Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Striding in once again, Cameron Maben. Julieski Gurriel.
Number 10, Julieski Gurriel.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Dyson racing back to the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's George Springer, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that's a nice single. At least he can go home now, being 1 for 6.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Nick Vincent trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So striding in, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it. Yulieski Gurriel will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left. Field.
Playing left field, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Standing in, Ben Gamble. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball and he swings through it to fall behind.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard
Now
Dyson.
in the box, Gerard Dyson looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Gene Segura standing in. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes. for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. One hit's all they. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Houston. Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. Back to the mound and off his leg. Giovanni Gallardo comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Giovanni Gallardo.
Brian McCann will be the first to stand in against the new. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not
the 1-0. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping into the box, number 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Erasmo Ramirez is going to finally make an appearance in this.
Number 31, Erasmo.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
First baseman number 6.
Striding into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dyson on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. How about this?
Josh Reddick.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in this. One-run contest. Chris Davinsky is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 47, Chris.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Altuve is there for it. One down.
The batter, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. Ken Giles is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a walk in his last trip. Giles sets. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, second baseman Brian Dozier.
And a step off. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. So here's Joe Mauer. The head-to-head history with King Felix. Comes in with 15 hits in 44 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase. Full count now, 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Jorge Polanco is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Aye.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So striding in, Miguel Sano. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. As Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Career against Kyle Gibson has seen him go 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
That's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard liner toward short. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 1-1, here it comes. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. It looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Has a look, now the pitch. High pop-up. Sano is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you've got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Career against Kyle Gibson, 4 for 15. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco with no score. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Miguel Sano.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And in the middle infield, Gene Segura. He can play short or second for you, depending on what you want to do with him. And I tell you what, he's got the arm and the feet to do it. I love how he's really come on as a player. Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. That misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Byron Buxton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. In now, Mitch Haniger. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kepler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. The Dozier for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
So we got him looking there. Max Kepler becomes the first out of the inning.
Jason Castro.
Jason Castro stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Kenny's Vargas will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks and we're just in the middle innings of it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kenny's Vargas is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The head-to-head history with King Felix, 0 for 4. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Seven in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Twins. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th, center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter number 2. Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Joe Mauer is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing and a fly ball. Giving chase is Henniger. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Ready for another chance?
11,
Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Reined in. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in to try it again. Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman, number 22.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Ready now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton moving forward. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And the inning is over. Stepping up now, Byron Buxton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Way out in front.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And this will be fouled away. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Jason Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Polanco is there, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
So stepping in, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ben Gamel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they lead. Digging in to try it again, Kenny's Vargas. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
So here's Joe Mauer. Last time through was a base hit. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He's running towards second, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
The batter, number 11.
Ready once
shortstop,
again, Jorge Polanco. He's
Polanco.
0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw.
0-1.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Twins retired in short order. They're down 1-0.
Leading off for the
Into the
Mariners,
windup and the pitch.
center fielder, Gerard.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the
Now
inning.
batting, the
Gene
shortstop,
Segura standing in.
Gene
1 for 2 with a
Segura.
double on the ledger. So far. Throw over to the bag. He's set. Here it comes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
0-1 count and the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to third, but he'll be in there easily. And here's ball 4, so that'll put runners at the corners here with nobody out. Here's Robbie Cano now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Now batting,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game, and the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kyle Seager.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Matt, this is where he needs to have a conversation with himself. Look, he's given up a grand slam with no outs. Now you got to reset. There's still ball game to play here, and they're depending on you to throw strikes and get focused.
Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses, ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
4 runs here in this half inning. A little bouncer. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman, number 10, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
That's turn the clock back hitting right there. Old school hitting. The ball's
The
away.
catcher, number
He stays
3.
with it and just.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But not before the Mariners strike. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the seventh. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So it was a swinging strike three. Jorge Polanco is retired to kick off the inning. Miguel Sano is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
In there, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. It's been in 0 for 2 effort. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Hernandez readies the 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runner breaks for third. And a step off. And he is in there. And the runner's coming home. Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Check by Hernandez. The pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-1 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third.
1 and 2.
Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and missed. Twins get a run on 2 hits.
It's time for the traditional inning stretch.
Striding in once again, Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. This is flared out towards second. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bait.
But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
the designated hitter.
Ready for another shot.
Cruz.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Gibson is under it near the mound. And that retires the side. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Number 54
Castro
is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 54.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Batter number 2, second baseman
Brian Dozier is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So here's Joe Mauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Twins wind up straight. Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is line to left. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he got jammed. It's not going to look pretty when you talk to him about it, but man, in the box scores, he picks up the RBI and keeps his team pushing forward.
Ben Gamble comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a line drive. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Throw won't get him. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send it because he's got such a great arm. But clearly, he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Right side, hit hard. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Calling for it. Seager looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Miguel Sano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. The high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you could have.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Kyle Gibson gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in